Now to the war in Iran this morning. There is still no word of a peace deal a day after President Trump met in the Situation Room with his top aides to discuss the latest version of a potential agreement. NBC's Molly Hunter is in London with more on this for us. Molly, good morning.
Laura, good morning. Still no news, still waiting as Iran and the U.S. inch towards a possible deal. The Iranian Foreign Ministry this morning says there has been no agreement yet. And Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, speaking this morning, once again threatening that the U.S. is more than capable of ramping up strikes on Iran if a deal is not reached.
This morning, there's no sign Iran has met the U.S. at the finish line of a deal President Trump announced was in its final stages. A meeting with top aides yesterday in the Situation Room ended without any big announcement, following the president's social media post vowing to make a, quote, final determination on a framework deal. Speaking in Singapore today, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth said the president would wait for the right deal.
I had a chance to talk to President Trump this morning. He wanted me to reiterate how patient he is in ensuring that with America undertaking this kind of historic endeavor, any deal will be a good one, a great one, and he's patient in the pursuit of that.
The deal between the U.S. and Iran would reportedly extend the ceasefire for 60 days. On social media, President Trump laid out his demands, including his much-repeated top priority. Iran will never have nuclear weapons. The enriched uranium buried at Iran's nuclear sites will be unearthed by the U.S. and destroyed. The Strait of Hormuz will be reopened with unrestricted passage, and all, if any, mines in the vital waterway will be removed. On unfreezing Iranian-sanctioned funds, Trump wrote, no money will be exchanged until further notice. On Friday night, 2 U.S. officials and another person familiar with the matter told NBC News the U.S. military has not confirmed that Iran has placed any mines in the Strait of Hormuz, while Iranian state media rejected parts of Trump's post, describing it as a mixture of truth and falsehood intended to portray a fabricated victory.
Now, watching the news closely yesterday and President Trump's social post, global stocks rose and oil prices slipped on the hopes of the Strait of Hormuz reopening. Now, the price of oil fell to a 6-week low. Let's see how it shapes up over the weekend if no deal is reached. Laura?
All right, Molly Hunter, thank you.
Well, the U.S. military says 3 men died when it struck